Hi everybody, it's Christopher Nejman, and I want to give you a little tip of what I'm doing today. I'm going to a birthday party. My friend, his son turns 1 year old, so I got him a Superman polar fleece, and I'm just serging the edges. And you can see here I'm doing a rolled serge on the serger, of course. And here's what I'm using. I bought some yarn, and I took PVC pipe with a coupler, and I hand wound it on the PVC pipe, and then I have a separate stand going up, coming to the serger. And this is in the upper looper, and the upper looper is set to 0, and then my lower looper, I've got that set to about 7.5. There is no needle in the left, and in the right it's about 5.25. Come and go, you play with that, and you have to adjust and do some test sampling, of course. But when we're done, we're going to have a nice finished edge. So you want to watch me do this for a little bit? Okay, I knew you would. Okay, so this is going to be what they call those quillos, where they'll be able to turn. He'll be able to roll this, fold this up, and there'll be another part on here where it'll turn into a pillow. You fold it up into a pillow. So, and one thing nice I like about this serger, it's got a little seam, a little edge here, so you can keep even when you feed. And I was going to use my other serger, but my left needle screw, which is an Allen wrench, that screw is stripped. I don't know how the hell I stripped it. I must have turned it too tight. So I've got to take that into the repair shop. Now that is an operator error, just so you know. Okay. So I've got my Singer here on a portable machine, a portable table here. I didn't replace this on my other table, so I'm just using the Singer here as a back. This is my backup serger. And let's check along the way to make sure this is looking good. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. You see that? There's the edge and there's the back. It's looking pretty good. In fact, I think I'm going to increase the needle just a little bit. There we go. And keep this going. All right. But I mean, what do you get a 1 year old? He doesn't even understand anything yet, but he understands rolling on the floor, and he'll see these nice pretty colors, red and blue. And what little boy doesn't like Superman or Batman, right? So I know, I called my mother and I said, "Hey Ma," I said, I remember when I was a kid, I used to love Superman and Batman. My mother goes, "Yeah, I know. We couldn't keep a cape off of your neck." She says, "You're always running around with capes on your neck." Come to a corner. Now notice I rounded my corners. I cut my corners. I rounded them before I brought it to the serger. And you see how it's trimming just a little bit off as I'm serging? Now let's check those edges again. Oh yeah, that looks good. See that? Doesn't that look nice? That looks real good. Real good. I'm real happy with that. Very happy with that. And I should have enough yarn on that. I hope I do. I better. Or I'm going to have to wind a whole new spool. Here comes my third corner. At my second corner. I don't know. I'm talking. I lost track. So because I don't have this on this serger on my bigger table, I'm missing my extension table on this side, which would have really helped with this big project. Oh well. I'm a home sewer today. Non-professional skills. I don't have my extension table, so I'm not sewing professionally. I'm making it do. At least you know I know the difference. A lot of people don't. Alright, I'm coming up to the beginning here. Now, does this have to be super perfect? Well, let's see what I can do here. Alright, so now coming up to the beginning again. So I'm just going to serge that off. Okay, you see how I serged it off? Now what I'll do is I'll put some fray check on here. What's fray check for you newbies that don't know? Alright, let me see if I got any of this. Let me see if I have any. Yeah, I got some in my little toolbox over here. Okay, this is fray check. What this does is you go ahead and you dab a dot. I like to dab a dot in the front, well, a couple dots. You get it nice and soaking wet, and then on the back. Because this is gonna, what this is gonna do is you're going to cut this off. Well, here I'm gonna cut a long tail right now. Okay, what this is gonna do is this is gonna harden, and then you can cut this thread tail off close to where this is here. So this will never unravel on you. So because it's going to go through a lot of laundering. I mean, this is for a little kid. And so you want to make sure that that's down. And what you can also do on your sewing machine if you want is you could do a zigzag stitch there also on the regular sewing machine just to give that little more support. But I've made blankets and stuff for my nephew when he was a baby, and I used the serger, and the fray check never failed me. You know, we washed his blankets and everything 1,000 times, and it never failed. So just wait for that to dry, then snip it off. And this is going to make a nice little quillo. See, there's Superman. Okay, so that was your tip. Look how nice that edge is. Isn't that nice? That's a nice finished edge. Look at that. Look at that. That is a professional finish. You know, look at that. Okay, so now you know. I hope that helps you. Give it a try. Talk to you all later. Bye now.